When I was younger, I was always under the impression that everyone that I encounter in my life, as a friend, as a coworker, as somebody from a church, some type of affiliation, mutual friends, anytime that I encountered them and became friendly with them, that they were automatically my friend. And then I would assume that I would live the rest of my life with those people, adding those people to my life so I can have a much richer life. It wasn't until later on, maybe close to my 30s or maybe mid-20s, I was talking to my older sister who had experienced a lot of life changes and challenges. And she explained to me that not everyone that we meet is going to remain in our lives. Sometimes people are seasonal. And it wasn't something that I enjoyed, to be honest. I didn't like the idea of people being in my life temporarily, because I thought to myself, I don't know, it's like I want to share these experiences with people. Hey, good evening. But yeah, it was just something that it kind of bothered me, actually, to be honest. But I learned over time that there's some people in our lives that regardless of how often you reach out, how often you try to connect with them, they're going to resist. And I used to think that, especially if it's a lady you're interested in, you reach harder, you fight harder. But I've learned that over time that it's very exhausting to fight for somebody who's not fighting for you. And I'm not talking about necessarily only with romantic relationships, but I'm talking about genuine friendships or even relationships you have with family. I've had to learn to not necessarily cut people out of my life, but let them stay where they are and stop fighting for somebody who's not interested in growing with me. Some people are not going to go in the direction that we're going to go as we continue our lives. Some people are going to fall off. And it doesn't mean like they're falling off because they hate you or we hate them. But we move on. We mature. We grow. Sometimes we grow in different directions. And the people that are meant to be in your life, and I don't necessarily mean in a very mythical type of way, spiritual way, but I mean the people that really desire to be in your life, they're going to make time to sustain that relationship with you. They're going to invest in time to connect with you. They're going to be the people that whenever you go through a major life change, like you have to move or you're getting married or something like that, they're going to be the ones that's going to be by your side. And not everyone that you're working with, you're at church with, everyone that you're maybe even live with are going to be in your corner, and they're going to be around 5 years from now or 10 years from now. And it's something that, like I said, at first I was uncomfortable with, but I understand it now because I see some people falling away right now. I even see myself losing the desire to connect with certain people because we're very different. We're just different. And sometimes they're just people that we even have the same ideas, the same worldviews, and we're in the same field. But it's just, there's no connection, there's no chemistry, and there's no desire to have that connection with them. So I'm not necessarily saying we need to go around cutting people off. I think some people, who are toxic, we need to back away from. But I'm just saying in general, let's appreciate the people that we have in our lives, at our churches, the people we work with, the people that live in our neighborhoods, because people move on, people pass away, people get married, people leave, there's life changes that take place. You never know what's going to happen. It could be something unpredictable, or it could be something beautiful. Like I said, somebody can get married and decide, they're going to live in another state or country, and you don't really see them anymore. So I've learned to appreciate every moment that I have with people and stop expecting so much, but focus on giving, like a follower of Christ should. Give. I love people, but I also know that if you truly love people, you let them go about their business. And like I said, the people that desire to be in your life, the people that actually want to be in your life, the people that you have chemistry with, that feel comfortable with you and they see that value in you, they're going to be the ones that's you're not going to have to fight for, because they're going to be making the conscious effort to stand by your side. So let's love people, but let's also pay attention to who's actually interested in being in our lives. They'll show by their actions. They always do.